Okay, how's that looking? It says we're doing okay. All right. Hey guys, Shane here. Yeah, so I haven't live streamed in a while. Thought I would give it a try because I really wanted to try out my Imperial Agents list. I was talking a bit about this last week with some people, saying how I thought this was be a pretty competitive sort of build. So if you watched my other video about making the army list of all infantry spam, the Imperial Agents, I had a fondness for. I thought, they're not the greatest guys, but I really felt they have something. I think maybe that's a sleeper. No one expects the Inquisition exactly. So I've set up this army. So this army, let me just bring this up. I have to switch screens to look at the roster itself. So you have 3 navigators. So the 3 navigators, I've taken the ability Fleet Master on one of them. So these 3 squads are going to have Deep Strike. And I took the Clandestine Operation on another one. So all these 3 had Infiltrate, thus giving me quick board control at the start of the game. So that's all my Navy breaches. So the Navy breaches are one thing. They all have shotguns. Pretty much everything is a shotgun. All the BDs, they all have shotguns. These guys all have shotguns. It's pretty fun. Pretty close combat all up in your face. So then we have all the Vigilant squads. So these 3 are just going to be in reserves. They don't have any ability. They'll just be coming on from the board, and I put the rest down here on the board so they can quickly say, grab this objective once the enemy comes. And I've got these ones, the shield ones. What are they called? They are called subjugators. So subjugators, I've got one with the Inquisitor. I wasn't sure I want to keep the Inquisitor in the backfield. I think I might, just in case. Just holding the home objective and just zoning out any deep strike. And this squad's going to come up and hopefully grab that objective. Once this squad is wiped out, they'll come and replace them, because it's pretty much just go on the objective. Then once they're wiped off the objective, someone else comes to take their place. That's the whole theme of how the army's going to work. So we've got a lot of bodies, a lot of Navy bodies, and a lot of Arbites. So I think that it has something. And God, I wasn't going to try it with the actual models because, yeah, I'm not going to torture myself for something I'm not sure that that won't work. I already did that with my Beastmen, with the Beastmen army, and I already had all the models. And then we discovered there was no way to make Beastmen good. So that was lesson learned there. So I just made a paltry Chaos Marine Force, nothing special. I've got 2 sets of Legionnaires, some Terminators. They're going to be in Deep Strike. The 2 sets of Legionnaires are in Rhinos. I got a Forge Fiend there with the guns and the mouth. I got a Demon Prince with wings. He had the ability where he gets a free reroll. We've got 20 cultists, and I've got some spawns. So that's 1,500 points of this side and 1,500 points on this side. So there's a vast amount of difference in bodies, but yeah, we'll see who sticks around. And we're just doing, of course, the first mission. This is outdated. Don't worry about this. But it's the first mission of chapter approved. So it's just taken hold, and it's not the this one. It's the other one. So it's, yeah. Anyway, that's our deployment zone there. So you see, we infiltrated up with these guys, and these guys have pretty much come to the line. And what I was going to do for the Imperial Agents, I'm just going straight selected fixed objectives For the tacticals, this is the outdated one, so I just wrote on the notes. Behind is actually 1 CP, 4 for 2 units, engages that and that. Just to, yeah, remind myself to do the points correctly. And I'll actually just draw cards for this side. I feel that makes a little bit more fun for that. But yeah, let's get this going. So who's gonna win? Let's see who gets the roll off to go first. We get a 2 for chaos, and we get a 5 for Imperial Agents. So turn 1, we both get a CP. CP. And we are in round 1. All right, so, cool. Command phase. What do we have? 1 second. I'm just going to check my notes. So, does the Inquisitor do anything in the command phase? Nope. Does the Navigator? No, it's psychic things in the yeah, that's in the whatchamacallit, the shooting phase for their psychic ability. As far as I'm aware then, the Merciless Judgment, I'm just looking at the Vigilator squad. So they have the ability, the Nuncio, which you select, you select the objective marker with these guys, and they say, you're on that, you have to make a battle shock test. So that's going to be, extra good for trying to get there. I really don't think, I do and I don't want to get on this objective. They're already on that. They're just going to stay where they are. In fact, I might go to ground with them if I have to. Because that's one I never use. Let's go to ground here. Same bravery, counter-offensive. There it is, go to ground. Allows me to get the 6-up invuln and cover. And when do I do that? Shooting phase. I might actually, it's one that I very rarely use, because of course, we only play with tanks on this channel normally. So, that's alright. You know what, let's just go for it. Let's just heck to the wind. Let's just go. They're staying where they are because they're gonna, whatchamacallit, screen out when the Terminators drop in. So let's move these guys here with the shock mauls. Let's give them a nice advance. I assume they only move 6 inches. I should have checked that. Yes, 6. Everything's 6. Yes, everything's 6. Of course, everything's 6. Why wouldn't it be 6? All right, these guys here are gonna advance. Whoops, not flip. 3 inches, so they get to go 9 whole inches. Do I want to pull them out? No, let's keep them behind this cover for a bit. Let's see, these guys here, they may as well. I don't think they have assault or anything. There's a way to get them assault, but I haven't done it. Let's see, the Navy breaches. Oh, that's right, I gotta select. That's what I forgot to do at the start of the command phase. Let's see, select one enemy unit, or select the battlefield. I think it's this one. This one here. We will select this to be acquired at all costs. So until the start of the next command phase, everything on that unit improves leadership of OC by 1 and 5-up invuln. So that's pretty cool. So let's grab all these guys, and they'll come just there 6 inches forward. There we go. Nice and easy. They'll stay where they are. These guys will just move. Not too much. We'll keep some in cover. Let's see. Yeah, so the breaches, what range do they have? I gave them all shotguns. That's 12 inches. I don't think that's... I'll have a couple in range by the looks of it. The melter gun's not going to be in range. Did I give them... One second, I just got to check the list. Yeah, that's the only special weapon you can give them. Yeah, I gave them the melter gun. Seeing as we were going to be close up, I didn't think the anything long range was going to be all too useful. Anyway, but these guys do. These guys have a yeah, they have a heavy stubber in their ranks. So let's have a look here. We're gonna advance these guys. 2, so that's good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's supposed to be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, did I miss a guy? I must have missed a guy. Grenade launcher, gunner. That's alright, I'll just... Yeah, because including the dog, they'll just go straight up 8 inches. Maybe just tuck a little. Just to get in some cover there. Very good. These guys I might keep behind here. Because like I said, once these guys get wiped off, these guys might want to run forward. We may as well move these guys, though. Let's give these guys a quick run. Ooh, 6. Not that I needed that. They'll just run. Yeah, I didn't need that at all. Straight up to the cover. Cool. So, with that in mind, we are probably not going to do... We'll do the shots. We got like a couple of shots we can do into the spawn. Let me just check the profile for that. Navy breaches. Here we go. So Navy breaches have the Navis shotguns. Oh, they are assault. I was right. Let's see. So they hit on 4s. And I reroll. Makes an attack reroll wounds of 1. So I can rerolling ones to you. I won't bother with the cat just now because they don't have cover anyway. And these, of course, are strength 4. So we'll need 5s to wound. Okay, so first guy misses both times. Second guy, 1 hit, needing a 5. Oh, cool. And a spawn. A spawn has... How many wounds does a spawn have? A spawn has a 4-up save. Oh, makes a save. Well, we knew that was going to happen. But yeah, either way, these guys now have a 5-up invulnerable save. they also have... Let me just get back to this screen for that. Navy breaches, normally leadership 7. These are now leadership 6. And they have OC of 3 each. So it'll be very hard to wipe them off that point. As for secondaries, we are in... We're away from the center. Yep, perfect. We're in 3/4 of the board. And 3 is 2 points. So secondary, we are at 2 points. And that, yeah, will end the turn. So not much exciting happening there, but it's pretty easy to get. First turn, you're on all the objectives. And of course, you know, they're going to get hurt. They're going to get wounded quite a lot here, but the invuln's going to help them. And we've got all these guys coming in from reserve still. So the question is, can we saturate the board enough? So, and yeah, we didn't even use any CP. So turn 1 CP for these guys, turn 2 for these guys. All right, now what are we going to do as Chaos? Now Chaos, 1 second. I forget if we do ritual in the Chaos Space Marines. Do we do Dark Packs in the... Oh, no, it's when they want to fight. Oh, and I forgot to say, we're doing Veterans of the Long War. Just the most basic one. Like I said, if the most basic Chaos army beats this army, like, yeah, if we didn't even go anything too broken and it loses, then we know we can give up on the fantasy to begin with. We don't need to go any further. So we'll go with just the core normal one. All right then, let's do some movements then, because there's nothing to do in the command phase. Oh, wait a minute, I'm an idiot. Let me see what we get for the secondaries. Actually, can I just shuffle this? Yeah, shuffle this. Tempting target. I'm pretty sure most of the missions are still this. No, these are going to be out of date. 1 second. If I check back with the chapter approved 2025. Let me just check, see what. Oh wait, no, that's the main missions. Give me the actual. Give me the things, you jerk. So we've got tempting target and overwhelming force. So tempting target, yep, that's still worth 5. Let's see. Well, of course, I'm going to select this one over here because, of course, I am. And overwhelming force. Each time. Okay, that has changed. So now it just says each time an enemy unit start of the turn within is destroyed up to 5. Okay, cool. So if we kill these guys, this guys, that'll give us some points. All right, that's pretty easy. And seems pretty doable, honestly. So yeah, we might have just handed the Chaos some pretty good secondaries just to begin with. All right, so Rhino is going to move. It's going to move out. That's about 8 inches. I'll move it 4 inches. We are not pivoting. And these guys can get out. 8. That's 10, isn't it? 5. Yeah, 10. And they will get out and grab that objective. Because, of course, they can get out 9 inches. Let's see. Yeah, they'll be grabbing that objective pretty much. Now, I forget. Can we disembark and charge? I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can. No, wait. Let me double check that. That's really a rule I should know. It really is. I'm very ashamed of myself for not knowing that. Let me just quickly double check. I can't believe it's just because I never charge. All right, so the assault ram disembarks. Okay, yeah, you need the assault ram rule. Don't move. Yeah, no, I'm right. I'm right. Okay, so we can't charge, but we can shoot, and we've got a pretty good line of sight of most things. Because yeah, if I go there, yeah, pretty much everything can just move to there, and yeah, they're going to be able to see the entire squad there, at least there. All right, cool. So the Marines are there. What is the Demon Prince with Wings' movement? I assume it's at least 10. It's got to be 10 or 12. Heretics are, yes, it is 12. Very good. Yeah, this guy is an absolute monster. So he's just going to fly 12 inches. There we go. So he is... I'm not sure these guys are going to survive, honestly. That's going to be really tricky for them. That's going to be a hard decision for them to make. These guys here, they're just going to stay there because they've got to cap the objective. They can do that. Spawn have 7 movement, if I remember correctly. No, I'm sorry, I didn't. They have 8. They have a movement of 8. Yeah, whatever. Shouldn't matter too much. The Forge Fiend. Forge Fiend is also 8. I think he'll be fine with them. Let's just move on out. Not pivoting, so yeah, we'll just go in a straight line. The question is, do I keep this here to, if I was a smart player, and that's the trickiest thing. That's the trickiest thing, is to think like a smart player. Would I keep the Rhino back just to screen? Yeah, I think it is. I think like I don't want to give myself the easy leave the backfield undefended. That would be silly. So what I would do is take these guys. They can get out 9 inches. Gets them just on the objective. Like that. Except, of course, Lascan will be in the back, not the front. Champion's going to be there with his chainsword. And, of course, it stood still, so they can actually do the charge here. All right, cool. So this is a pretty dangerous position these guys are in. So we go straight to the shooting phase. Are there any good strats that the our good friends from the Black Legion have to use in their shooting phase? Let's see, Galaxy Burn. Can fall back. Oh yeah, bolt guns do dev wounds. Shouldn't matter too much. Nah, they're all pretty just okay stratagems. Nothing's really jumping out at me. Let's have a look here. Let's go Let's go the fun one first. We'll just go left to right, actually. We'll go left to right. So, of course, these guys are going to be shooting straight into these Navymen. So what's that going to be? That's going to be... We've got 7 bolters. Where am I looking at? Legionaries. So, of course, we've got 7 bolters. And, of course, we're in rapid fire range. And there's 1 pistol. Now, Veterans of the Long War gives me... Oh, I forgot. Let's get sustained. Let's do a quick leadership test. We pass. And now the ranged weapons have sustained. So that's good. Very good. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to choose which thing to have rerolls on. This squad here. This squad will mark to get the, the Oath of Moment, essentially. Alright, so bolters. Yeah, and I added in the bolt pistol as well. Yeah, no need for grenades. I think we'll be fine here. So hitting on 3s. Very good, very good. Actually, no, that's terrible. What a horrible roll. And, of course, wounding on 3s. Oops. That's pretty good. So we've got 6 wounds there. I may need to take these one at a time, though, because we might need to put it on the Endurant first. The Navy breaches have... I don't know, they all just have a 4-up save. And this doesn't have any... I mean, it does make sense, but yeah, there's no AP on a bolt gun. Do they get cover? Yeah, 1 guy's in cover. So we'll take the guys in cover first. Yeah, I'll just say, you know, take it on this guy. So that's actually going to be 3-up saves. Watch me, like, fail. Yeah, fail 3 of them, though. So that's fun. So 3 go down. We'll take the... You, and you. You're dead. You can come over to the dead pile. Yes, yes. Welcome to the dead pile. We then had a las cannon. And yes, bringing a las cannon was very silly against this army, but, you know, I had to make a basic army you could bring for anything. You can't just... If I was bringing, like, a Reaper, you know, I'd just be, you know, whatchamacallit. I'd just be list... yeah, tailoring. So, las cannon hits, wounds on a 2. That's a 1. Never mind. Las cannon hits, so it hit them. It hit the Endurant. The las cannon shot through, hit the Endurant, and the Endurant like deflected it off his shield. That's pretty cool. And we'll have blast for the missile launcher. We'll just do the blast one. So this is going to be 7 shots. Very good. 7 frag missile shots. 3s. Ooh. And a frag missile's 4, isn't it? I never use them. I always use crack. Yeah, it's strength 4. It's the same as a bolter. So 3s. And same deal. 3-up save for being in cover. Another 2 go down. I don't want to lose the melter, though. These guys are technically in cover. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be gone soon anyway, so we'll just take the melter. It's my own fault for leaving him back there so far. The cat, you know, the cat's just there to be a thing. The Grenadier had the grenade launcher. We want to keep the grenade launcher. Here you go, find your friends. That's half the squad gone. That's actually pretty decent. They survived. Like, all that, and only half of them died. I'll just move the cat there. The cat doesn't matter. He is fun. I love him. He's just a sextant on wheels. And the skull's there too. Allowing me to grenade very far away. So that's interesting. They weren't actually able to... Like, actually, what's... it's rapid fire, so we'll use the combi bolter. So that's going to be 4 shots, hitting on 3s. All hit, 3s again. And 3s again. Oh! Alright, never mind. I guess we'll lose the... Yeah, this guy and this guy, because we don't really want to fall off the target. We don't want to fall off there. Yep. Rhinos are always doing it. However, did they take the squad though? Because these guys, Space Marine, what's their leadership? Legionaries are OC of 2, so that's 6. And what's my OC? Breaches are also 2. Aha! It's even. So neither of us have this objective. So that's good. Alright, so that's them done. It could charge though. The Rhino could do a charge. I need like a 10-inch charge. That'd be funny. I mean, they don't need to kill it. If you kill it, like I could tank shock it. That'd be neat. As for the Demon Prince, he's going to use he has a gun, I'm pretty sure. Demon Prince with wings, Infernal Cannon. So his Infernal Cannon has how many shots? 3 shots. Flying Horror, yep, doesn't make sense. I am not going to Dark Pack that. This would have no shots. Oh crap, I forgot we Dark Packed for sustained. Did we get any 6s to hit? I completely forgot to check that. My bad. I'm so sorry. That was a big mistake. Anyway, let's just say we didn't risk it for them. Anyway, that's 3 hits. This is strength 5, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds. We were going to go to... No, I'll just take this on the... It's AP1. I'll take this on the Endurant. So I got to make 2 4-up invuln saves. He's dead. And the other one's going to be like a 6-up save. Nah, they're dead. So we lose the Endurant, and we lose this guy. Back to the dead pile with you. Okay. So he was able to do, yeah, pretty good Infernal Cannon shot with that. I gave him the Corn rule as well, because look at him. He is definitely a Corn Demon. That will have no effect on this, because he's always winning on 2s anyway. But this is where I think... Now, yeah, he can't see... Oh, he can sort of see that. Nah, I'd say he can't. Because this is supposed to come out a little further, I'm pretty sure. Let's take care of this. So the Forge Fiend will each other model 6 to shoot if it does not end. Do we want to give this guy dev? I don't think we do. We don't want to give this guy dev. Do we want to give it sustain though? Yeah, let's do it. He's got a leadership of 6. He should probably be fine. Yeah, he's fine. So he has sustained. I'll remember that this time. So the Hades autocannons, 2 of them. This is going to be 12 shots. 6 plus 4. So 12 shots. 6s are... Whatchamacallit. 3s to hit. 6s... We got 1 6. So this guy stays. This guy goes. Very good. This, of course, is going to be wounding on 2s. AP of 1. I think I might actually... Yeah, I'll do the go to ground here. Beep. So they actually have cover. I think that would be the smarter play to make. My opponent forgives me for doing that out of turn, but anyway. So we're going to keep the 4-up save there. Yeah. They're in cover anyway. I could have just taken on that. But anyway. So 6 of these at 4-ups. Oh, only 1 goes down. All right, cool. That was, wow, okay. The Forge Fit, they all hit the deck and go to ground, and yeah, it just shoots over top of them. All right, the Chaos Space Marines now. So what do we say? That was 15 bolter shots. What do we got there? That's 9. Yeah, because we got 7, 14 plus that. 9, 12, plus another 3, 15. They will also Dark Pact. Oh, okay. D3 damage for them. 1 takes a wound. We'll take it on... Take it on this guy. Have a wound token. You idiot. Yeah, that's what you get for praying to the dark gods. That'll teach them for taking drugs. Alright. Here we go. Bolters. 6s are sustained. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow, look at that. We had 3 misses, and we had 3 6s. So everything hit. 3s to wound. Not that great. Okay. Half of it. Not great. Not great rolls there. And now we've got 3-up saves for going to ground. Oh, look at that though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dead. Ugh. Just awful. Yeah, we'll just take it from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 are gone. Never to be seen again. Then we had the las cannon. Hits. Wounds. 4-up invuln for the endurance shield. Nope. This shield was not as good as the other shield, which absorbed a las cannon. This one was unable to do that. Yeah, this squad is gonna be gone soon. They're down to 3 now. And now we've got the D6 plus 2. Oh, 3. 3 crack. 2 hits. 2 wounds. 3 ups. Still lost 1. I guess we'll take the Grenadier. Oops. I'm sorry. And there he goes. Alright, cool. Oh, and we've got the... Yeah, he's got range there. That's within rapid fire, I assume. No, it's not. He's outside of rapid fire. Let's see what happens. Both hit. It doesn't wound. Yes! I was hoping for that. Very good. They lived. They lived through the shooting phase, but now the other phase is not going to be very nice to them, though. Neither here as well. Alright, so straight to the charge phase. Yeah, I don't think we're going to overwatch anything. not really going to be a point. So they can't charge. Let's try this charge here. So we need a... I'd say it's like a 10-inch charge. Ooh, nope. See, the Rhino failed. But that is alright. The Demon Prince needs a 3-inch charge. No double ones. Yeah, he's definitely in. Boom. These guys, the spawn, gonna get a 5. He'll just consolidate around like that. These guys need, yeah, basically a 3 as well. Yeah, they're in. That's an 8. Yeah, he's going to be able to wrap around it because these guys don't actually count. I'll just move them out of the way. Yes, you can just wrap all the way around. 1 second, just move a bit closer there. There we go. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Oh yeah, this guy was on 1 wound. I'm not even gonna do that combat. They're dead. We know they're dead. They can't survive that. They're just dead. But let's do the Demon Prince. The Demon Prince. Seeing how we've been, these guys have been surviving. Did they still have their shield? Or did I lose the endurance shield? I lost the shield, so they don't have their 4-up invuln anymore. That's right. He took a shot with the Infernal Cannon. Let's do a leadership test. Let's get him sustained. He's fine. He has sustained. So how many attacks? He has a lot of attacks, if I remember correctly. So the Heretic start is Demon Prince with wings. We're going to do the sweep, because of course we are. It would be silly not to. Well, no. I mean, the strike has 2 AP, but yeah, the only 6 attacks. Yeah, we'll just do the sweep. So it's going to be 14 attacks. What do we got there? 8. No, it isn't. That's 7. Yeah, 8. I need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 attacks. Let's see. Does he gets to? Well, he gets 1 free reroll because of his ability. So hit on 2s. 6s are sustained. Yep. Everything hit. The 6 became the sustained, and this is going to be wounding on 2. He doesn't have any ability. Lets him do anything else. So just yeah, 2s to wound for strength 6. All right, that's one of them gone. This has no AP. Their base armor is a 4-up, isn't it? Navy Breacher, yeah, 4-up save. And nothing else is very... Yeah, no, nothing else really helps them. 7, 8. I got 8 left. So I need to make a fair amount of these. 4-ups. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm going to command point reroll one of them. Because as long as one stays alive... Damn it. Nope, they're all gone. If one stayed alive, that would have denied him some points. But no, he gets the max points for that now. And yeah, like I said, we'll just get rid of them. There's no point to that in any sense. Man, yeah, if I could have kept one alive, just to yeah, keep the objective, that would have been neat. But it just wasn't on the table. All right, cool. So with that in mind, they didn't get tempting target. Let's scrap tempting target then, because tempting targets are always terrible. We'll scrap that for CP. Man, I'm getting so much CP here. Overwhelming Force. We did manage to do that because we wiped out this squad and we wiped out this squad. So that's going to give the Chaos Space Marines 5 points for secondary. So not a good start for the Imperials, but you know, this is where things can happen because now we have some guys deep striking in. Oh crap, I forgot we were gonna keep the Rhino. I completely forgot we were gonna use the Rhino to screen. Doesn't really matter, does it? Because the Rhino moved like a bit here. We'll just say he moved there to stop it. Yeah, screening there. So it pretty much stops me from, yeah, dropping in. It stops me from dropping in like here and then shooting outwards to there if the Rhino moved behind cover here. So now, like, there's still no way to stop me deep striking into the deployment zone, but I'm going to be very less effective in doing so. Well, all right, let's see what we can do. So we got to 1 CP. He goes to another CP. That's getting scary. Primary this turn, so we're at round number 2. We get no primary. Because, of course, these guys... I'm going to have to do a leadership test for them, too. Do I auto-pass? No, there's no point auto-passing them because they don't... Yeah, either way, I'm not getting that point. Do they? No, they lost. So these guys are battle-shocked. But that's fine. They don't need to be doing anything. The real question is, what do we send to the Demon Prince? What have we got to sort of help take him out? I think we might, because yeah, the plan was to deep strike some stuff into the backfield. So we're utilizing... Ah, man, this is a tricky one. And this is it. This is the problem with playing these horde armies. You have to think very hard and make these decisions. So these guys are all deep striking in. These guys are still in reserves. Do I want to bring them in, though? That is a good question. These guys don't actually need to fall back, though. Because they're, Actually, but we might anyway. We'll fall these guys back. Just to deny them an easy kill, essentially. We don't want... If they get, yeah, finish off a target or whatever, we don't want to give them the satisfaction. So right now... can I get... Where's the halfway point of the board? There. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get into this corner of the board. Let's see. Actually, what can I deep strike in? No, because you got to be outside of... What's the rule for this? Let me just check chapter approved. Where are we? Recover assets, area denial. Gauge on all fronts. Yeah, 6 inches away from the center of the battlefield. Oh no, it's just the center of the battlefield. That are wholly within a table. Oh, okay, we can still do it then. Alright, that's interesting. So we can deep strike in. Because the center's here. This is the center. They're 9 inches away. That's... Yeah, 9 from this guy. Is like there. So this squad here. The center of the board is this one. Yeah, if I occupy 10 squads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we might be able to get this one if I drop them in exactly here. We can claim this corner, and I can do it on the other side, claim this corner. Because what's the 9 inches there? Oh, it's still going to be tight. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. I might not be able to. I might have to divvy them out to fit them all. This is why like a 5-man squad deep striking would have been good. But you know, lessons learned. Alright, so you can stay there because you still need to protect me. You guys here? You guys are going to move up 6 inches. And you guys here are going to move up 6 inches as well. Grabbing me this objective. Because now that's definitely on my side now. As for these guys, well, they got to get stuck in combat. That's the problem. They have to get stuck in combat because they've only got to the mauls. I wonder how they'll do. Well, let's do it. Let's risk it. So we're going 6 inches forward. Yeah, we got to get back over here. Yeah, these guys are just going to hold there where they are. These guys are just going to... Actually, I might... no, stay there. I might run these guys. 5. Yeah, I don't want them holding too much of the backfield. So they're going to run... get back. Get off. So they're going to run 11... just over to here. Pretty sure they have assault with their weapons. Do vigilators have assault? If I was a vigilator, would I have assault? Yes, they do. They have 18-inch range too. Oh, okay. Okay. Like, I think this is enough to take care of them. But it's more or less, you know, to stop the Demon Prince. Yeah, because that's going to be scary. Because what we can do is, if we could use these guys, maybe, to sacrifice them in to slow him down a bit. That might be a good choice. Alright, so we got to drop these guys in. Let's see what we can do here. We got to be careful of this guy. Although this guy didn't really do much real damage in his turn. Now, are we halfway? No, we're not halfway across. But once we get into combat, yeah, they'll be... If they survive, they'll be grabbing me this side. So, yeah, we need to get over to this side to fully... Actually, I'll mark it out with some dice. Let's have a look. So this guy here, we said this guy here is 9 inches away. That's this point right there. Here's a dice. From here, we get 9 inches away, so that's this point there. And this guy here is 9 inches, is like there. Here's 9 inches is, oh yeah, there, cool. From his very base is to there, that spot. I said, no, I don't want that. I just want you to, how do we do, there, that was it. That was 9 inches. Yes, that's 9 inches there. And 9 inches goes just a bit over to there. And his 9 inch back is like to there. Now, that should be enough to put the squad in. The thing is, where's the halfway point? I need to fully do it in this corner of the table. So 22 inches is there. So I need this to be there. If I can fit a whole squad there, we're good. But the squads are large. Especially, luckily these don't count. I don't actually need these models here. Especially because it's 11, because I've got the navigator with them. Let's see if we can fit them. Yeah, these guys aren't fitting, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd say that's. I mean, it's close. I think your opponent would give that to you. I think, yeah, because if I can just squeeze him a bit, yeah, I think finagling, you know, maybe it depends the thing, but I'm going to say that was fine. I'm going to give that to me there. All right. So that gives me this corner. That'll give me the good points. If, of course, these guys stay alive. And that's a big if. All right, so we need to deep strike. I think I need to deep strike a squad here to help take care of the Demon Prince. So they're going to be 9 inches away. So that's going to be, yeah, there. Like I said, there. Whoops. Yeah, let's just put a nice little dash there. There we go. Yeah, I think I need to put out this squad here. Yep. Let's just put them out like this. Melter gun up front. Her there. The cat and that. You know, I'll just blah. Yeah, there we go. See if the Inquisitor can... Not the Inquisitor, the... Actually, where is my Inquisitor? Oh, she's down here. I should have put her up there. She might have done some cool psychic damage, but... You know what Inquisitors are like. They don't want to... Sometimes they're heroic. A lot of times they're not. That's the way they do things. Oh yeah, and these two cat... I'll take them here, but luckily you don't actually need the tokens to... Like, they don't matter. So that's fine. And this squad here... Crap, what do we want to put these guys? Do we hold off deep striking these guys? Or do we put them just here on this side? We might do that, actually. I was going to say, do we wait a turn of doing that? But then I'm like, nah, waste not, want not. So here we go. There we go, bing. We got a little bit more leeway on this side of the board. All right, perfect. And there are two things. Ah, get off of it. There, cat there, and there. All right, sweet. Dice, get off the table. Get out of it. All right, so this is interesting. We've deep struck in. We will wait till next turn to put these guys out because they'll be able to come on the other side of the board. Yeah, they'll be able to come in. So if I'm able to wipe out these guys a bit, I might actually, what happens is I might try and do a charge over to them after we, like, it's yeah, if I can clear out a path to then pull these guys in and just, yeah, clog up the back of his board. Because if these two guys live, that gives me behind enemy lines for the 2 objective points as well. So this is actually really good. We're going to get score a lot this turn if we stay alive. The real question is, I just don't know if we have enough to really do enough damage to a lot of things. Now what have we got? We got 1 CP. I was thinking of doing a grenade. Yeah, I can't grenade them. Actually, I better check that. Do vigilantes have grenades? They do. Do the subjugators have grenades? They do. Alright, guys. What's going to be better to grenade? I wonder. This squad... No, probably this one. Or actually, do we grenade the Demon Prince? Actually, what's the range of grenade? I don't think we can deep strike and grenade, can we? Within 8. Yeah, no, we cannot grenade him because we deep struck. And I can't do it with them because they're battle shocked. We might grenade with these guys. What are these guys doing here? Were they part of this one? Wait, do subjugators? No, they don't have that. Oh, that was theirs. They died, of course. That's their mourning over the dead. All right, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. They're very sad, especially the cat. Whatchamacallit? We've got to declare the thing. Let's see. We could eliminate at all costs something. Giving me +1 to hit roll. I mean, we got a lot here. We probably don't need to eliminate all costs these guys. Probably is a good idea if we eliminate... Like, we don't have a lot going into these guys, but if we can help the subdicators, because they hit on 4s... Yeah, if they can hit on 3s... Oh, man, these guys are not going to do that great. Oh, they got the pistols as well, though. I forgot they had pistols. Yeah, we'll acquire at all costs these guys. So this enemy unit of the Chaos Space Marines, we're gonna mark them for elimination. Now, is there any fun? Ooh, I can... Oh, no, that's on Voidfarers. I could give these guys sustained, or I could give them thing. No, I've only got... Oh, that's 2 CP for Violent Acquisition. 2 CP to give them sustained hits. That seems wrong. Oh yeah, I still got the give a invuln save I could do. Selfless Bodyguard, nope. So you have to be a Voidfarers to get the close quarters barrage. But I'll say it's... Actually, I can do that for free with her. Till the end of the phase, models in unit... Enemy unit within 12. Yeah, we're all within 12. Perfect. We might actually do the close quarters battle with her, because she can do it for free. Let's see. Masters of the Void. Violent Acquisition. Yeah, we'll just use the other one for grenade. I think grenade's going to be the better choice here. So let's throw a grenade from these guys to these guys. So I'll mark this down. And grenade is it 8 dice? No, 6 dice. Still 6. So I've got 6 dice here. And each 4 up is a dev wound. Come on. Ooh, pretty good. All right. So that's this guy. So that's just, yeah, 2 guys straight up dead. So they'll take probably the las cannon, actually. The las cannon's like the most worthless guy here. And this guy's going to go, and this guy's now on a wound still. All right, that was pretty good. Do they have any other abilities they can use during this phase? Subdicators. Ooh, okay, so they have the Nuncia. Yeah, that's this guy here. He can make them... It's like any objective marker within 6. Yeah, that's within 6. Each objective marker can target once per turn. Okay. Well, they might not live very long, so we might as well use it now to battle shock them, because if I battle shock them, they can't do anything to sort of protect themselves. All right, be battle shocked. Make the yeah, it's just a battle shock test. All right, make them make a battle shock test. Never mind, they're fine. Oh yeah, they do not care for being told what to do. I may as well use it on this guys as well, because the limit to how many times you can use the ability is just on the objective marker itself. So they're going to tell him, hey, be battle shocked. No, they refuse to be battle shocked. So that's fun. That's really fun. Anyway, back to the Subdecator squad. Because they're now going to be hitting 3s with their pistols. The pistols, yeah, it's just a bolt pistol, no AP. So this is going to be 10 shots. Because you can see me, yeah, it's within 6. I'll just use these dice. So 10. Hitting on 3s. There we go. We don't have any sustained or nothing. Actually, what did it say? It said Imperial Agents. Add 1 to the hit roll. Yeah, it's just add 1 to the hit roll. Nothing that interesting. No bonus to strength or nothing. That's pretty good. That's 7. Force to wound. Not bad, not bad. And these guys are going to have a 3-up save. Oh, they made all of them. Oh, that sucks. Alright, they do not care for these shock pistols. We're going to have to hurt them. I don't think we're really going to be able to do it, honestly. But they might survive. They have 3-up armor saves, and they have the invulns. Even if they can't, like, hurt them, they'll be able to, do some damage. I don't think we're taking that objective, though. Like, yeah, I don't think we can. Alright, so these guys here. So, of course, with her ability, what's the thing she's got? The Fleet Master. She can use the once per battle round. Yeah. So she's going to use close quarters barrage. Close quarters barrage on these guys. And they're going to fire everything into... That'll add, yeah, 1 to the strength and armor pen when they fire at this Demon Prince. Maybe I should have picked this one. Maybe we needed that. Oh, well, it's too late now. Ooh, the Navigator. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot the Navigator you can't deep strike within 12 of, which is neat. Alright, so she's going to... Let's grab some dice. She's going to use a 3rd eye. And if you've played Rogue Trader, you know how damaging that is. It's an infantry unit. Oh, is it an infantry? I don't think it is, but no, it can't be an infantry. Monster character. Yeah, it's not an infantry. So it just has to make a leadership 6. If it fails the leadership test, it did. It failed. Oh god, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh man, we got some luck. Alright, so he failed his leadership test. So what does that do exactly? So the Navigator it has felt just 3 mortal wounds. So this guy is now on 7 wounds. I shall just so I'll say the 7 out of 10 Demon Prince. Crazy. Cool. All right, well that's good. That yeah, she did really good there. Let's see, what else do they have to fire now? Oh, she has a las pistol as well. Let's just fire her las pistol. She hits on a 4. Alright, she hit strength 6. I mean strength 3. I'm pretty sure he's toughness 6. His toughness is 9. So, wounding on a 6. Oops. No. Yeah, that's going to be the hard point. I forgot about the toughness. Toughness of 9. Jeez. Oh, no, that hurts. Maybe we won't be able to bring him down. Alright, breaches. What can you do? Oh, okay. I reroll ones to wound, though, because he's on the objective. No, I just reroll the wounds because he's on the objective. We reroll ones natively. Okay, I can use the Zeitgeist to grenade. But we've already used grenades, never mind. The cat allows me to ignore cover. He's not going to get a cover save anyway. Alright, cool. Let's do some shooting then. Melter gun first. That's a miss. Damn, that could have done some stuff, but never mind. Then we had the... Oh, we had the demo charge, but... Whoops. No, he's very much not in range of that. Let's have a look. What else do we have? Yeah, everyone else just has shotguns, don't they? The Sergeant at Arms, though, does he have something? Bolt pistol, power weapon. I see, you just get the melted... Yeah, plasma gun. Alright, so everything else is just... Well, I'll do the bolt pistol just first, quickly. Which... Ooh, hits! Needing a 6. Needing a 6. Nope. Oh, actually, doesn't this increase the strength as well? Close quarters? Yeah, strength and armor penetration by 1. Okay. Remember that. So the shotguns are now going to be... strength 5. So that means they're going to be wounding on 5s. That actually is really helpful. That's interesting. So the Navy breaches... let's see, they all have... And it's AP1, so he's going to have a 3-up save. But yeah, we got the melter, that out of the way. So in that case, it's... Yeah, 8 of them have the... Shotgun. Oh, I see. So that's 16, but the heavy shotgun fires 4 times. Okay, cool. So that's 8. I can maths. Yeah, 8, so that's 16 plus 1. So that's 20 shots. 20 shotguns. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is hitting on 4s though. That's the problem. Ugh, that's a big problem. That is a damn big problem. Not a great result at all. But this is going to be winning on 5s. Winning on 5s, but re-rolling the wound. Okay, so 5 wounds go through. He's got a 3-up armor save on this, and he can re-roll an armor save. He makes all of them. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind at all. Okay, I thought we had something, but we don't. I lied. I'm very sorry. Yeah, no, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. Alright, well, let's go down to this combat down here then. So we've got the Vigilante squads. Let's have a look at there. What have they got? They got the same things, don't they? So I've got one of them. Let's do the special attacks now, because one of them has the grenade launcher. Let's just do a crack grenade. It's just going to be 4s. That's a miss. Let's see, do they have anything special? No, they do not. Never mind. Heavy Stubber actually has 6 shots. So Heavy Stubber from this guy. Ooh, pretty good. But the heavy stubber, of course, is strength 4 versus toughness 4. So 4s. 2 wounds. 3 up save. Ooh, 1 takes a wound. Take a guy at the back. With that in mind... Yeah, 1 can take the grenade launcher, 1 can take the stubber, and everything else just has shotguns. That means we got 8 executioner... Oh, no, not executioner shotguns, BT shotguns. So that's 16 shots. 10 plus 6. We're looking at 4s. Not great. Yeah, not great shooting. Followed by 4s. Okay. And followed by 3s. Alright, 1 dies. So far, we're not doing a lot with these guys. Interesting, interesting. I think I overestimated how powerful a whole bunch of shotguns actually are. So that's fun. Cool. Anyway, let's do again. Grenade launcher. This time it hits. Crack grenade is strength 9, so winning on a 2. Good. That's AP 2, so it's going to be a 5 up save. And he makes it. Of course he does. Then we've got... Oops. Heavy stubber in rapid fire range. Good. 4s. And 3 up save. Ah, saw that. Almost was. Now we've got those shotguns again. Oh, did we? I gotta get rid of that as well. Overwhelming force went off. 18 we said, wasn't it? What do we got there? 6, 16, yeah, 16 shotguns. Ugh, not great at all. Man, yeah, we really need the, it's 2 of them. 3 ups. Alright, 1 takes another damage. You guys are not making me very happy right now. Now these guys are all in range. Yeah, because their guns are actually 18-inch guns. So we'll do the same thing again and hope for a different result. Let's see, the crack grenade launcher. Hits. Wounds. 5 ups. Jesus. 5 up save. Crack grenade launcher is really where something could happen. It could happen. Stubber. 2 wounds. That's a 5. And 18 of these again. Make sure that's right. 5. 5. 16 again. Yep. Ooh, that looks like a bit of a better one. Yeah, that's not bad. Man, the amount of stuff these guys just get pelted with. Okay, there we go. 3 up saves. Failed 2 of them. That's another guy dead. Do we get locked up in combat? I think we have to. I think we have to try and do something. But yeah, that was a whole... Oh, we forgot about these guys. These guys here now. So who can they actually see? Now the Navy breaches, though. What do they have? Looks like we can get line of sight. Yeah, probably all except the 3 of these guys. So what we'll do is she'll use her whatchamacallit ability on him. Leadership test on him. He's fine. She'll do hers on this guy. Leadership test. Oh, he fails. So the Rhino goes down to... Rhinos have 10 wounds, I'm pretty sure. 7 of 10. Let me double check that. I should know that. I should know how many wounds a Rhino has. Yes, it's 10. That's funny. They have this. The Rhino and the Chaos Demon have the same amount of wounds there. Okay, cool. So pretty much all of them can see. Actually, the Melter will go just there. Yeah, the Melter will go into the Forge Fiend. So Melter into Forge Fiend doesn't hit. The Endurant, yeah, the Endurance ain't seeing nothing. The Sergeant at Arms has a shotgun, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 shotguns. So that's 14 attacks. 8, 10, 14 shotgun attacks into the cultists. Okay. And they are also on a objective, so I'll get the full rerolls to wound. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, they're breaches. So it's going to be wounding on 3s for strength 4. And rerolling. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to say they have cover for that. So Cultist Mob has a 6-up save normally, so it's going to be a 5-up save. That's a 5, that's a 5. So they lose 4 guys. Take away them to make sure the charge is not great. This squad here is going to fire everything just into the Rhino. Because that's probably a good idea. If we can charge into the Rhino and get safe, like, instead of them, that's probably the better option. So let's see. So we'll shoot everything into them. The Cat and the Geist are not going to do anything for me. Actually, what are the Geist just lets me do the grenade strat from a longer distance. But we've already grenaded, so never mind. The Endurance within range. No, he's just out of range. Just out of range. It's 12, or is it higher? No, they're straight up 12. So let's see. Yeah, I'd say that's just in. So if we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 in. So that's gonna be 12 shotgun attacks. All right, looking for 4s. Bum, 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 bum. That's not bad. Now we're looking for 6s. Ooh, 2 6s. And, ooh, he failed to save. He's down to 6. So that's fun. And the Melter. Hits. Does it wound? A 4. That's not going to wound, is it? No, because a Melter is strength 9, and a Rhino is not toughness 9. Or is it? Again, things I should know. Oh, it is toughness 9. And there's no cover, so that's just straight up AP 4. Alright. How much damage? 1 damage. I don't have a CP to reroll that. Cool. Finally. A melter goes in, does a wound, ignores it, and it's 1 damage. It just clipped it. That's really good. That's really what I wanted. Oh, I guess she's got a pistol as well. Oops. Did it hit? It did. Did it wound on a 6? It doesn't. Oh, actually, she gets free. No rerolls there. Ah, that would have been 6. But he's not an objective, so we don't get rerolls there. Okay then. Well, all that's left to do is charge. So, where do we want to start? We want to get these guys charging into there. That's going to be a more difficult charge now. We're going to need like a 10-inch charge there. And we have no rerolls, so let's try it. No. And we're going to need a 9-inch charge there. Nope. Over here, these guys are not going to charge. I don't want any of that Demon Prince. Because the Demon Prince is probably going to want to stay on that objective, so he's probably not going to leave. The Arbiters need like a 5. Yeah, that's okay. What's the Mastiffs? Oh yeah, they can all get in. Second. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, get off. Get off my hand. Bang, 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 bang. I do not want to get within 3 of the spawn though. That is not what I want to be in combat with. Yes. Good, so he'll be able to fight through to him. The extant will not get a chance to fight, but yeah, just so I can avoid the spawn getting into combat this turn. Let's see, let's do it. The Vigilantes here, 4. It's just enough. I mean, they don't really need to do that much damage, and they won't do that much damage. They very much won't. The Mastiff, yeah, go dog, go. But if we can, yeah, if we can just hold on to this objective, that's the main thing. Main thing there. Oh, we didn't fire these guys. I'll just do them quickly. So we had a heavy shotgun and just a regular shotgun. So 2 hits. Look at that. 4s to wound. Nothing. And it's a pistol hit. Wounded. 3-up save. Oh, cool. This guy is actually dead. We'll just pile him a bit. He had more room to move, but yeah. Yeah, that was just them. They will not charge in, though. These guys here will now charge. No, they will not. Never mind. You know what? These guys will charge because they didn't fall back. They just got shot. They need a 5-inch charge. All right, no, they will not charge as well. You know, I should have overwatched. I have so much CP with these Chaos guys, but they have not needed it so far. All right, cool. These guys are probably going to interrupt as well. Yeah, if I was them, I would be interrupting. So let's go these guys here first. Let's see. Let's just pile in. If I can pile in to the side, actually, that's a good idea. So pile in 3. Yes, pile in there. He's not piled in that far. He's like there. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now, just outside of there. He's outside as well. Excellent. Yeah, that should be everyone can now fight. So that's good. That's good. All right. So how many attacks are we going to have for all of these guys? And they still have the +1 to hit as well, which is nice. So the Subdicators. Each time this model unit is forced. Okay, they got a 4-up fight on death. So that's neat. But anyway, they're gonna have. Yeah, they have 2 attacks each. And there's 10 of them plus the dogs. That's going to be 20 attacks. Hitting on 3s. That is abysmal. Oh, there's 2s and 1s. That is... Oh, just awful. Oh. Ah. Yeah, less than that sucks. Anyway. And this is strength 4. So, oh, but it's AP 1. So it's going to be wounding on 4s. Alright, that's not as bad. And these are going to be 4-up saves. 1. 1 Marine died. Alright then. And now we've got the mechanical bite from the dog. What's the dog doing? 3s. Alright, that's fine. That's really cool. Does a wound even? No, it does not. Cool. And I'm going to pay to interrupt. It's 2 CP to interrupt, isn't it? Yeah, 2 CPs to interrupt. And I'll fight over here first. So let's pile these guys in. There. Okay, so how many attacks are we going to have for these guys? Actually, what's the actual save of these guys? 4-ups. We don't have any invulns or anything. Yeah, they just have a flat 4-up save for these guys. Interesting, interesting. Where are we? Legionaries. Now we're in range of an ejector marker, so these are going to be re-rolling the wound in melee. So this might have been a mistake. Well, if all of them had got in, it would have been better. But only one squad managed... I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so... let's see. They all have... close combat weapons. They all have 3 attacks each. That's crazy. Ooh, do we want to... Yes, we do. We want to Dark Pact them. Let's risk it. Dark Pact. For sustained. Yes, we fail. How many damage? 1 damage, though. Las Cannon takes 1 damage. See, even when we fail, we still don't fail that hard. Yeah, that's really cool. So now they have sustained hits. Okay, so the... How many guys do we have, did we say? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular guys, and they have 3 attacks each. So that's 2 guys. 3 guys. 4, 5 guys. Wait, how many guys did I say? Yeah, 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. So we've only killed 3 of them. Yeah, they still have 7 guys left because the sergeant has a different weapon. Alright, whatever. Anyway, did I need 3 more? What was that? That's 9. 6, that's 15. Yeah, we need 3 more. 18 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 6s are sustained. Let's get rid of these misses. So they didn't hit super well, but 2 sustained. And these are going to be wounding on 3s with full rerolls. Reroll, 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 reroll. Okay. So this many 4-up saves. Okay, it's not bad. Just 3 failed. So we'll get rid of the dog. I know. And get rid of 2 regular guys. Now I've got the 4 attacks with the chainsword. All hit, no sustains. And that is going to be... Does it have higher strength? It does not. Yeah, so it's just 2 wounds at AP 1, so he's going to be 5 ups. Nope, another 2 guys go down. Let's see. Actually, what are these guys? So they got OC2. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 OC. And these guys have also 2 OC. So we have plus this guy. 5 on the squad there. Yeah, we'll take the gun. We'll take the guys outside. Actually, keep the grenade launcher. Take this guy here. All right, perfect. So that still keeps us with the objective. All right, cool. Now fighting back over here. So these guys will pile in. And we have the same amount of attacks again. How many are lost here? Still 7. Still 7 guys. Jeez, so it's 18 hits. What's that? That's 5, 6, 9. I need another 9. 12, 15, 18. Okay. Oh, dark packs though. Come on, fail. Come on, fail. Nah, they're fine. So we got sustained over here. Few misses. Let's grab them away. And 1 sustained. So not as good as the other guys. And winning on 3s. We're not fully on the objective. So they only get to reroll 1s. Alright, cool. So that's handy at least. And these are 3-up saves. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look, cool. That's half the squad gone. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, take the dog. Take these 4. All right, now we've got the chainsword. How many attacks for the chainsword do we have? 4 of them. Yep, no sustains. 2 wounds. This is going to be 4-up save. So another one goes down. I'll just take him. Alright, cool. So they did not last as much as I thought they would. So that's a shame. But either way, we'll see what happens. So at the end of this though, we are behind enemy lines. So that's going to be 4 points. On secondary, we did not get any primary. At the start of that, we didn't. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 behind enemy lines. And engage on all fronts. We're in all of the fronts. So that's another 4. So we are at 10 points to 5. All right. So it is now turn 2 for the Chaos Marines. Let's have a look what secondaries we get. Behind enemy lines and capture enemy outpost. That can't be the same as what it should be. Let me check what capture enemy outpost now looks like. Oh, that isn't a card anymore. That's probably been replaced with, we'll just say it's Display of Might, just for the sake of it. So, there are more units from your army than your opponent. So we'll say this is Display of Might. So right now in No Man's Land, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units in there. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in No Man's Land. Oh, and they're going to get a CP. We're going to get a CP. Oh, you're dead. No leadership test. So, to get Display of Might, they just need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they just need to get one more thing in, whatchamacallit, this zone. So anyway, these guys here are just going to move a bit further onto the objective. Make that a bit more challenging. So what would happen is this guy's just going to move up to get the Display of Might. Should something else move? Yes. Forge Fiend is going to move 8. The Rhino is going to move up. Try and grab the objective. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot. The Chaos Marines actually get 10 points for primary. Oh, I forgot. Your home objective counts. So they actually get 15. And we got 5. So currently the, yeah, they're leading the way pretty good still. Interesting, interesting. Because I forgot it's to a max of, yeah, 15, and your home counts as well. So that's fun. So what are we going to do? Yeah, I think the Demon Prince just stays on the objective. These guys are going to stay in combat. That moved forward, that moved forward, that moved up. These guys are going to move up 8 as well. Okay. So what then would have to happen is I would then have to... Where could I do it? I was about to say, to deny the Display of Might, I would have to rapid ingress one of these squads into the middle zone. But he sort of blocked that off. And by he, I mean me, with my masterful playing ability. What's within 9? So I can be there. And these. Actually, the Havoc with the missile launcher at 9. So I can rapid ingress this squad here. So like I said, this guy here is about here's the last point. His last point is just there. So 9 is there. We got to be within 6. Actually, we could do the skinny. Because, yeah, he's not going to be out as far, this guy here. Actually, he is kind of far. This guy's 9. What? Oh, no, I was at the top. No, we can't. I very much don't think I can fit these here. I've accidentally done that to myself. Okay then. I cannot rapid ingress into this field. So that's fun. And behind enemy lines, I just have to take all these Terminators, deep strike them in like here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we get behind enemy lines. Let's see. Behind enemy lines is actually 3 CP for 1. Alright, this is 3 points for 1. I'm just going to do a quick maths here. So 3 for that. Display of might. Yeah, actually, it didn't matter. Because if I got them here, that still ensure I'd still need all my guys to stay alive. Which they won't. They very much won't. So that means display of might will go off as well. And display of might is worth how many points? 4 points as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just going to give it an auto give there. I'm just mapping this out in my head. You know what? Let's just do a tricky charge roll here. If I re-roll it with a command point, yes. Okay, so during the charge phase, all the Terminators got here onto my backfield. They all got there. All right, shooting phase happens. This is just going to obliterate this. These are then going to charge into there. That's a 6-inch charge. Whoops. They didn't make it. You know, they still probably... An inch out is there. No, 5 still isn't going to make it. Anyway, this would have died. I might have kept this, but now there's a Rhino there I can't do anything about. So I'm pretty sure I'm losing this squad here. Let me just math out a couple of things just quickly. Give me these dice. So we dark pack with these guys. We're fine. All these guys fire their pistols into combat because they all have pistols. And it's 7, yes, 7 pistols. Let's see. No sustains. But you're on the objective, sir. Alright. 4-up save. Yeah, 1 dies. These guys shoot off that. So, I don't shoot it, but in combat, I'm sure we'll be able to wipe them off. Grab the objective back. This will shoot, kill off most of them. He'll do the rest. They'll be not doing much. That's just going to wipe. Those chosen Terminators are terrifying. They're not going to hold because, again, that's all the pistols there. I'll have the backfield. That's not going to matter too much. Because I'm not going to have objective points. Yeah, I'm just going to lose that. I pull these guys in. So say for the rest of the turn, I get the same 8 secondaries. I'm just... Yeah, I pull back everything. Gets me 8. But yeah, I lose that, getting me 5. Because let's just say I managed to get here, clean these guys off. But yeah, these guys are going to get primary every turn, the 15 points. So I think we can call it there. This was a good test. Because yeah, like I believe these guys can hold on. Like these guys will now be in the backfield, but that's only going to get me, you know, I'm going to max out secondaries for 8 points every turn. But I'm not going to get dick on the main objectives. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there really. I did get lucky. I got really unlucky at some points. Yeah. Like with Imperial Guard, you can do it because you can be hitting on 3s and you get a lot more rerolls. These guys just very hard to buff them more than, you know, hitting on 4s. This combat should have got... Yeah, I completely misunderstood. Like all of these guys fired into one Space Marine squad, couldn't get the job done. We grenaded, yeah, and we naded these guys, and they still didn't hold on to as much. Like they survived that, but yeah, now the Forge Fiend there. Okay. Alright, when I said this was gonna do good, I lied. I very much lied. This is not a great army. And like I said, this is a basic. There's no tricks. I've used like no CP for anything special. I've just done the basic stuff. And they couldn't... Yeah, they just couldn't repel them. I thought we'd be able to hold the objectives. Like maybe I'll be able to hold this objective. Like if I keep throwing bodies at it. Let's say I keep throwing bodies at it. And I managed to hold this one. So I'm holding this one and this one. I'm getting 10 points instead of 5. And I'm holding that. I'm holding that. But yeah, this side is lost. Now this side of the board is going to be lost. And this can just... Yeah, I didn't even think of the Forge Fiend. The Forge Fiend can just come back and just start wailing on these guys. Eventually I'm going to lose a squad. Because a Rhino can come help. He can tank shock. Yeah. No, this... Trying to defend this army. I'm trying to think of a good defense for it. But I don't have anything. Could I have played it better? Probably. I'm playing myself, which is the funniest part. So it's like I played well and I played bad at the same time. But, you know, sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you just have to play with yourself, even if it feels bad. Yeah, so let's never speak of this army again. I'm 100% glad that I put the effort into getting this all arranged before I actually made any purchases. Because it's fun. It's fun for the idea of what it can do. I like the idea of it, but it can... Yeah, just basic battle line Space Marines. They just couldn't take them off. Like point value. Point value, what was that? That's, what's a Legionnaire? A Legionnaire is 170 points. And these guys are how many points? Let me just double check. Vigilant Squad is 85 points. So yeah, 10 of these guys are worth one of these guys, and they couldn't... Like 3 squads of these guys got rid of 3 guys. Yeah, that's not... I guess I still got these guys. These guys could walk on and then start shooting. But losing that, yeah. And that's the thing, these guys are... Maybe I don't put these guys in reserves in future. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we try again, but we just put everything on the table. Maybe that can work. If you just hold everything back, spam up this so you can't be deep struck in, just move that. Maybe that was the mistake I made. Maybe you just keep the infiltrate, keep the deep strike. Do not infiltrate anything. I thought I could, like, once I lose this, infiltrate, like, rapid response, you know, to the back, and then we're always holding the back. But the back isn't worth that much. Not when you got objectives to hold. I think that guy was right when he said, don't worry about secondaries. Just worry about... Yeah, because this is a secondaries heavy army, but, yeah. I might try it again. I might try it again at some point. And yeah, don't put these guys in reserve. Put these guys on the table, and we'll just march forward. But yeah, like I said, this is a basic force. Like, imagine if it was like knights or something. What would I do against knights? And then again, maybe I could. Maybe knights would be better. I'll be doing less damage. I didn't do that much damage this time. But maybe I could tie them up better. Alright, I'll give it another try. I won't just say no. Maybe we just misplayed it. It's highly possible. Highly possible we just misplayed it. But yes. We'll work on this, but we'll say for now this was a Black Legion victory. The Black Legion came down and they took this from the Imperial Navy. The Imperial Navy should stick to fighting in space and not on the ground, which makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, because like I said, and I could have just advanced this guy instead and then just pull this guy forward. Don't worry about holding the objectives. Yeah, because I didn't need to hold that, because I'm still holding this. I'll hold this one, and Max is out at 15 anyway, so I'm still holding that one. Yeah, I don't care about this one. Yeah, no. There was no way to win this. Now the more I think. What time is it? 7:30. I need to eat. I need to eat food. Alright, well, thanks everyone for watching. I did enjoy this. I enjoyed very much sharing with you, even though, you know, we're scientists here. We're scientists. You know, we had a theory. We put it forward. We put it into practice. So even if you get a negative result, you know, it's still a result. That's what science is all about. Yeah. So we will run these tests again in future. Maybe I'll get Josh to help me. Maybe I'll play it against an actual opponent next time. All right. Thanks, everyone.